Okay, but how do you actually detach from wanting your desire? And not the type of the detachment where you're like, okay, I've heard that if I detach, I will get the thing. So I'm just going to pretend I've detached so that I get the thing, because that's still attached to getting the thing. How do you truly, deeply, like somatically, bodily, like mentally, heart space, feel like you're detached from the outcome of the goal? You have to have fun without it. You have to know that your life is complete without reaching this goal. You have to feel truly like you could do anything that you want without having achieved said goal. Whenever the universe is coming to give you the goal, I want it to catch you playing. I want it to catch you having fun. I want it to catch you like not needing it. And the way to signal that you don't need it is that you are still having fun on the way there. And another thing that you can detach, like can help with detachment, is action. I feel like so many practices are just these vague ways of not doing any work. And we actually never really feel fulfilled by not doing work and having things handed to us. It's actually like not fun to experience that, like to something that we really want to do. We like the journey. It feels more important to us to go through the journey. And so the journey gets to be the thing that's really fun. Action helps you detach because you know you're doing everything that you can. And so there's no, I won't say there's no self doubt. Self doubt will come in way different flavors whenever you're actually taking the action. And those flavors of self doubt are, man, they're new, they're improved, and they're interesting. But you're in a different space to be able to actually work through them because you're detached from the goal and you know you're doing everything you can to work towards it while still having fun on the way there. And so, whenever you're starting to take that daily action towards your dream, you're actually gathering so much more data so much quicker, and you're able to then see, does the action of this dream actually fill up my daily cup? And if it does, great, you can detach further because you're getting to experience joy and pleasure in the journey. If it doesn't, great. You've extrapolated enough data to know that maybe the way to get to this dream, like this isn't it. And yeah, you can detach. You can have fun. Like, I mean, take these daily video um, chats, for instance. I believe today's day 19. I'm not sitting around like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber. I mean, there was a while that I was. And yeah, I would still show up and make my weekly video, but I was actually really attached to the outcome of becoming a YouTuber. And I was sitting with all of those feelings every single week for days and like always feeling like I could do more and I don't know what, like I was just really attached to it. And now that I'm actually doing 10 times more work towards the goal, I feel way less attached to it because I just get joy from showing up every day. So it's just that the goal then becomes inevitable and I don't have to worry about it. So I feel detached. And in these first 19 days, it has been about like figuring out the system for this daily content and how that works for me. But it really doesn't take me that long. And it's really fun. It lights me up. I'm thinking all day, like, what am I going to talk about today? What feels on my heart? And that just feels really great for me. And so what happens then is now I realize I have so much space in the day. If this is only taking an hour a day, I don't even know how long we stay awake. However, 16 hours of being awake or so, I have 15 hours to do whatever else. have other goals and other things and fun stuff in my life. I mean, this is fun, but like the fun that no one sees, the gardening, the like cooking my favorite meal and going to hang out with my friends and all that. And that's just happening as I am discovering like the great, like correct cadence I need for to show up every day. But because I'm showing up every day, I have a lot of detachment from the goal. And I'm just here for the ride that is today. And I mean, honestly, it's also how I got my dream house. I wanted a dream house for years, and it just kept not working out, and things kept falling through, and it kept not feeling right. And I kept changing my mind, and it actually never happened until I stopped hating where I lived. I was fueling all of the I have to get out of here. I hate this space. I hate this house energy into it. So it was making the goal 10 times more important than it needed to be. Um like it was making the goal bigger than myself, which wasn't ever true. And because of that, I was really attached to, getting a new house. And it wasn't until I truly detached from the need for a new house that it came into my field. And I truly detached from it. Like there was no out. It was just like this will be great when it happens. For now, I love my house. I'm gonna create it exactly how I want. I'm not gonna wait to paint. I'm not gonna wait like all this stuff. I was waiting to do so much because it was just like, well, I'm not gonna be here long anyway. And then I just inevitably was there longer than I wanted to be. And that's going to be with anything that you're trying to do as long as you're really attached to it. I mean, honestly, as long as you're really attached to it, you kind of hope and pray that it doesn't happen for you. Because imagine if I was so attached to, say, becoming a YouTuber and it happened under the state of attachment, and then I felt like I needed to be like I needed the subscribers, the monetization, like all that stuff to feel like a YouTuber. Like imagine if that was the necessity and I had to maintain and um yeah, all this stuff that like I don't want to have a baseline for ultimately because I don't want to feel like one thing I'm so attached to because I know I can have fun without it. Same for this house. Like if I had to sell this house, I know I would feel good no matter where I go because I know I feel good and I would make it happen. And yeah, that doesn't mean you're not going to be disappointed about things that don't work out, but it just means that you're not making things like bigger than your ability to have fun without them. People have fun without being a YouTuber literally all the time. Like literally all the time. There are people who don't even care about being a YouTuber and have a great and fun life. So it's like you can accomplish what you want without the goal being met, or you can accomplish the feeling you want without the goal being met. And then, whenever you enter that true state of detachment from it, and you really won't get it without the detachment from it. Like, you have to not pretend to be detached in order to get the thing. Like, your soul knows, your spirit knows if you're truly still gripping on white knuckle, like, and the easiest way to start feeling detached from it is just to go have fun. To just do what you can every single day, show up, know you're showing up, taking that action, give yourself 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Don't spend all day. Like, that's a quick dose to burn out, depending on what it is. If it's like a launch that you need to like put a lot of energy and effort into, have at it. But if it's something like this where you could really just take an hour a day and continue to put one foot in front of the other and have this really good grounded effort towards your dream, just do that and then go have fun. Put it down. Delete the stats from your phone. Yeah, don't look at the stats. Like, just let it go. Just focus on how you feel when you show up to do the thing. And if that feels good, just keep doing that. And then you're going to find moments where you ground and you can look at the stats and you can be like, okay, I need to change this or that or alter this or whatever. You're gonna find that point sometime. You don't have to do it at the beginning though. You need to find how you have fun in your life without the thing. Like even gardening and stuff. Gardening can be so expensive. If you have been here since I started these dailies, you know I just replaced my AC. And it's a little heart wrenching because the cost of gardening, like I just might not be able to have my full garden dream financially this year. And that's okay. I know that I can still have fun like gardening. I still have plenty of seeds ready. I just might not be able to get all of the stuff that I wanted, but I've already set myself up and know that I can have fun without the goal of like all the fun, cute garden whimsy, pricey, like sort of things. And it's making me learn like a new resilience about myself because there is a lot you can do. Like I sort of looked up how I could propagate my rose bush because it was like I want more rose bushes and I only have one, and then it was like, oh wait, you can just propagate that and like try to do that. Yeah, maybe it's slower, but it's free. And all the other plants that are around my property, there's so many from previous owners and stuff that I just didn't even think about that aspect of it. And again, we just got a lot of trees taken down, so we have a pile of really thick logs and stuff. And I'm like, oh, we can just use those as the borders to our garden beds instead of getting like planks and stones and all that stuff. Like it just makes you resilient in a way, to continue to recognize I can still have a fun garden even if I don't have the financial ability to do exactly what I want and make it like super perfect. Like it's okay. I know that by doing this, I will still have my little flower farm and maybe I'll be able to sell some bundles. And honestly, everything that I would even make from that, I'm just going to put into the garden next year. Like it's for itself. So I'm just still showing the universe that it's like, yeah, maybe I can't do it the exact way I wanted, but I'm still going to be resilient and I'm still going to have fun because that's what it's all about. The goal is to have some flowers, and I still have that ability to have flowers. It's just, yeah, figuring out how you still have fun, even though it's like the goal of having this perfect garden might be a little squashed for 2026. It's not going to be squashed forever, you know? So just knowing that and knowing that you can always make something happen and always have fun in some way, and to do that daily little action that you can do and then forget about it. Just go have fun. Just live your life. That's the best advice that I've ever been given, is to just go have fun after you take the action. Like I think that can be a way to which you feel attachment, because if you're just having fun and you're not actually working towards your purpose at all, like you're not doing any little daily action or even weekly action, however often you feel called to show up for your purpose, for your goal, for that desire that you feel called to, If you're not doing that regularly and consistently, you are you can still have fun, but if you keep coming back to it, it's like you just need to send a little bit of that energy that you have towards your goal so then you can truly detach from it. You can never detach if you never feel like you're actually pouring into that, you know? It'll always feel like, oh, there's more I could be doing. And like, yeah, there is. You need to do it. Like me to me. Like 3 months ago. But we're here now. We're doing it. We're showing up. And I'm starting to see the space that's created whenever you are showing up and how much easier it is to fully detach when you know you show up every day. It's also a self trust game, like trusting that I'm just going to show up tomorrow, you know? So don't detach just because you've heard that detachment gets you what you want. That's not true detachment. You have to truly detach. You have to just go have fun without having the thing. When the universe comes to grant your wish, let it catch you playing. Let it catch you having fun. Let it catch you in a joyful day. Mid laugh. Payment sent. Client onboarded. You didn't need it, but it's a bonus. It makes the laugh louder. It makes life bigger, but you didn't need it to be big. Okay?